Sagittarius finished with the Sagittarius reading. Hello Capricorn, this is your January 2020 reading. I'm really hoping that I'm centered in the camera. It's super bright out here and hard to see with my glasses on, but I feel like most Capricorns are super attention to detail. And you guys actually get to see my cute little pup Lulu. She's gonna be out here doing this reading with me. So this is your January 2020 reading. If you don't know me, my name is April Kamara. I am a medium and coach. I really wanted to find a fun way to come onto YouTube, and I really love watching all the different tarot readers, but I'm not a traditional tarot reader, so I wanted to do some readings for you guys that was in alignment with how I read. So since I'm more of a medium than a tarot reader, I don't really know much about the tarot at all, but I actually have this favorite deck of mine. It's called the Hermetic Tarot, and I've just really always vibed with this deck, with its imagery. So I'll choose one card from the Hermetic Tarot for your theme this year, or for January of 2020, and then pull an archetype card, so an archetype that you guys are embodying, and then either a spell deck card or a yogic path card, depending on what feels best for me. So that's just a spiritual practice or some kind of spiritual insight, basically, to wrap your theme and your archetype together. Okay, so Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, January 2020. What one card is going to represent their theme today? As you can tell, I'm super pregnant, so all the deep breaths. My pup is getting really excited down here. Shut up, Lulu. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Oh, okay, perfect. What card was this? Oh, I love this card, the King of Cups. So this card, someone else actually got this card. I can't remember which one, but another sign got this card too. And truthfully, to me, what this card is symbolizing is because let's be honest, Capricorns, you guys are always creating something in the material world. Always, always, always creating something in the material world. And to me, what this is a reckoning of some sort, where you're having to really reckon with the energy of which you've been creating. What has been fueling these creations that you've been so heavily enwrapped in, And obviously you can tell a lot by a Capricorn based on what they're creating. But for a Capricorn, I feel most Capricorns kind of have this energy of creating to create, And what this card to me is more so saying is it's time to not just to create, but to really hone in on why you're creating what you're creating, to really hone in on where it's coming from. Is it coming from a place of love, or is it coming from maybe a wounded place? Truthfully, I think we're dualistic people in nature, so it could be coming from both, but what's the dominant energy, right? And there's wings on his back, one in the light and one in the shadow, and then it's him facing this snake. Honestly, if you were to see this yourself, you'd see that he's actually facing a snake head on, So there could be some people coming around you guys, and I see this so much with Capricorns, is it's hard enough to connect with a Capricorn, and not in a bad way. You guys are amazing, but you guys are just not about the BS. You know what I mean? You're just not. But one place that I can see that Capricorns can get a little kind of the rug pulled out from underneath them is family and childhood friendships, you know, the people that have been with you from the beginning, you know. So you may have to like face some intentions of people like that. You know, you may have been sharing all of your wealth and everything that you've been creating with someone who possibly could be like a snake in the grass, you know. That's like the snake in the grass is kind of what's coming through with this theme this month. So, and like I said, it could be a physical person or it could just be some sort of energy within you that needs healing, you know. So you decide that. You decide what that is. You your experience this month will definitely bring that to the light. Like, this is your theme of the month. So hopefully whatever it is, like you guys are Capricorns, like this chariot of water is kind of showing me that it's gonna come with emotion. You know, it's gonna come with emotion, and most Capricorns I feel like are really good at emotional intelligence. But I think this one may kind of catch you off guard, or it may be something that you've either avoided for so long that you just didn't even know was an issue, and it may just be coming to the light this month. Too, like something that's coming up too is like, you know, we all know, I don't know if you follow astrology or not, but astrology's been talking about how Pluto and Saturn are going to be conjunct soon. So this could be something that is like a sort of rebirth for you guys, you know, like Saturn. I always think of Saturn when I think of Capricorn, and I'm not like an astrology guru or anything like that, so I'm not super sure how that if that's like your actual sign. I can't really remember, but I'm pretty sure it is. Like Saturn and Capricorn seem like besties to me, or seem like they go hand in hand. So yeah, like what's coming to me with that, the reason why I said it is like it sounds like you guys are gonna have this like sort of rebirth, and that can be a really beautiful thing, but it's not always the easiest. But you guys are Capricorn, so you always come on top as the king, right? Like you're willing to do the work always. All right, so let's pull from this archetype. That bird is so loud. All right, so Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, January 2020. What archetypes are they needing to embody to bring this energy fully to fruition? Lulu's like, give me the archetype cards. Let me be the archetype cards. She's only like 3 months old, you guys. She's so adorable. But oh my gosh, she is a handful. And I'm pregnant. I'm about to have a baby, so I'm just like, oh my god, I did not realize I was getting a dog that was going to need so much attention. Like, obviously dogs love attention, and that's why I got her. It's like, I want to play with her. But I didn't realize like how much attention she would be requiring. Hey, sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Capricorn. What archetype is coming through for the Capricorn? She just took like my Hermetic Tarot deck and she's chewing on it. So not the deck itself, but like the box. And I'm just kind of like, go for it, sister. Like that thing is so crappy. I was just talking about how I need a new card holder for those. Till then, I guess we'll just be using a rubber band. Get it, Lulu. She's so adorable. Okay, Capricorns, what are you guys, Sun, Moon, Rising? What archetypes are you guys working with this month? Or what archetypes would work well with you this month? Ooh, the thread. The thread. I don't know why. Like, you guys' sign is just, like, so powerful to me that, like, to see that you have something that's, like, called the thread really kind of just, like, speaks to the, like, how dynamic you guys' power in this world is. because this thread that this person is holding is like it's a thread that's like red, and it's amidst all this darkness. And if there's one thing that I know about like Capricorns, it's like, you guys, oh my gosh, like I'm a Gemini, so like I love like conversing with Capricorns and getting their point of view, but like it's almost like a loving, like I love how different you guys are from me, you know what I mean? Like just the sign itself is completely different, and that's fine. I love that. I'm a Gemini. I probably drive a lot of you guys crazy though, like because you're Capricorn and like you see things so black and white. And it's this person who's like using this thread to like get through the darkness, and you just see like their right hands like pulling up, and you can tell that they're like ascending through some sort of darkness. But Capricorns, you guys always have this like this ability to pull through anything, you know? So with this energy of like whatever kind of rebirth is coming to you guys, whatever kind of snake in the grass there may be, whether it be spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, like a person, yourself, whatever, you guys are gonna pull through, you know? Like the thread to me is like that eternal like following of your spirit, following of your heart, and you're gonna be okay, right? You're like, yeah, I'm a Capricorn, I know I'm gonna be okay, it's fine. You're just like, why is this Gemini trying to tell me about things? But that is like your archetype, right? And like for me, let's see, what would the Capricorns do best with? Like I feel like every Capricorn I know would want like a good spell to go with this, because like you guys are not about the frou-frou like spiritual practices. Like your spiritual practice is so like earth-based, it's not even funny. Okay, so what do the Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising need from this spell deck for January? What do you guys need? Lulu, don't eat the paper. I'm about to take this away from her. She's not actually eating it, but she's ripping it to shreds. Now you're just rolling over looking really cute. So that Capricorn in her, she's like, I gotta be doing something, I gotta be working. Alright. Whoa. Whoa, you guys got a lot of cards there. So the card that I'm going to choose for you guys is called the Three Muses. So it says, when you're in need of inspiration, stoke the creative fires of Polhymnia, Thalia, or Calliope, the Greek goddesses of poetry, comedy, and singing. It says, light incense of amber, frankincense, or any scent that awakens your senses. Leave your creative tools near the smoke, your instrument, journal, paintbrush, and visualize these tools infused with an artist's muse. Recite any of the following. Let these goddesses guide my pen and allow poetic revelations to flow. Let these goddesses bestow to me the gifts of laughter through all of life's moments. Let these goddesses let me sing out proudly the voice of beauty and truth. So it seems to me like the reason why you got this card pertaining with such a deep like theme for this month is to remind you to go back to that creative like essence, you know, to find something that can bring you joy in the midst of all this, you know, because like I said, Capricorns, you guys love to work, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like a reminder to also like play, right? Like it's just a reminder to also like bring that creative energy in, so that way, like I feel like as a Capricorn, like to be spiritual really has to do with creativity more than anything, because you guys are so practical with everything. Like, yes, you probably meditate if you need to, but there's just like something about with you guys like bringing creation into the world, and to me that is like more spiritual than anything, right? That's like the omega of spirituality, is creation. So whether you sing, whether you dance, whether you write, whatever it is that you do, find some way this month to bring that light back in, because it sounds like you're going through a rebirth, and that can kind of like create a dark night of the soul type of energy. So thanks so much for watching this. If you guys enjoyed it, go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe. If you're wanting to work with me further and get a more personalized reading, I do spirit guide readings, Reiki, and coaching. So I'll leave all that information below. So I will talk to you guys next month for your January 2020 reading. Bye, guys.